energy defines the rank. Your rank doesn't define the energy. I wanted 10 million people to impact. So I don't care what the couple says, what that person says, what this person says. This is off the stage. We got Burbank. We just landed in from Burbank from Miami. I just finished up a school call right now. I'm going into a training in the next hour. After this training, we got a dinner meeting. After this dinner meeting, we fly into Scottsdale, Arizona tomorrow. We jump on a podcast or 2 podcasts. Then we do an event in the evening. Then we take a red-eye flight back into Tampa and then do an event in Tampa the next day. Welcome to the vlog. All my salespeople are sending me it. The beautiful thing about sales, your new prospects have no clue that you didn't make a freaking commission for the last 10 weeks. They think you're a superstar. 2020. Now we gotta need off work, right back to work. And you know what I'm probably gonna do? I'll work out if you run with me. You guys know Andy Elliott?
Let's go, Steve. What's up, bro?
Now we're up. Right now, a lot of you guys have been asking and waiting for this collab. So we're gonna give the audience what they fucking want. And we don't need it. Like you should feel like crap about yourself. If you're in sales and you go to bed and you nap so beautifully and you have the most perfect sleep, your sleep should be filled with nightmares because you didn't close a deal. The same shit happened inside of school. You would sleep with anxiety and nightmares when you didn't study for a test. What changes now that it's your career?
He's gonna do everything. He's gonna fly, play, drive. Bro, that's a fucking 9K pin. Let's fucking.
Lives in Arizona.
Daniel G! Daniel G! Daniel G! Daniel G! I'm done. He flew, bro. He flew.
You want to go on to My Life too or not?
Everybody doesn't know, Daniel G's live out here. We're in Scottsdale, Arizona. And Daniel, I appreciate you, bro.
For my audience that's watching, this is like, guys, like the Ellen DeGeneres show in the back that you guys can't see, but just for sales. Okay, so you guys don't see it. So we got a live audience in the back too.
We're on a movement. I call it like a territory taker, right? We're trying to take over the territory of building the greatest salespeople on planet Earth. So our goal today, as me and him go back and forth, is any objection that
helps salespeople this, like, oh, you know, visualize that you could be a millionaire. But like, teach me the words. And I'm like, no, you don't get it yet, though. Like you can't outperform what's happening inside of your own head. You guys know that, right? So it's like you can never take opposite action of what your thoughts are inside of your own head. Most people quit their sales day before they even freaking start. Imagine you wake up and you're like, yeah, but man, you know, nobody needs sales training because they've been hit up by everybody. You might as well not even hit the phones because you can't take opposite action of what you just told yourself before you go to bed at nighttime, right?
Right. You know, I always say people will choose their mentor over money. If you sound like you're cool, if you sound like you can have a conversation with me, if you sound like you're somebody that I want to look up to, if you sound like somebody that I wish was my friend, I'm going to stay in this game longer with you anyways. And so I think that 99% of the sales world out there has been training on the same crap for so long that they all sound the same. And in all of these industries, a guy like you comes in and you're like, bam! And everybody's like, oh my God, I want to sound like that.
Right.
But they won't change their language. And even if they put their foot in the door and they keep trying harder, they might sound a little more. But you also got to change your language over, right? Because every day you're studying the way that people speak, the way they talk, the way they articulate their words.
He said,
I need to think about it. Follow up next week some other time.
watch how I play it. I'm going to get the guy so close to me to come back to give me the next objection. Hey, by the way, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern work best.
Yeah, that works fine, Daniel.
Perfect. Just so my assistant puts the right things inside of the email to follow up with you based on what you were skeptical on today's conversation. What were you still a bit skeptical about? Was it the products that we were actually going to deliver to you? Was it the service that you were going to make money on? Or was it the return on investment? So when you're actually looking at the information, you're making an informed and educated decision. Because if I follow up with you in 2 weeks and you're still skeptical and hesitant, you'll go spend the money on tequila and not on trade. So I want to make sure that you're actually certain before you buy from us or buy from somebody else. What were you still hesitant and skeptical about today?
You know, it was just a little bit about, I bought somebody else.
Objection move. Just because I gave you the exit to leave, I could pull you back in and get the truth.
Bought coaching yesterday, want to try that before this.
Yeah, so if somebody said they bought coaching, I would just say, hey, number one, obviously, like, if we're having a conversation today, we wouldn't have made it this far if you thought there was something else. I mean, and by the way, if you bought it yesterday, you would have already torn through it in the last 24 hours and not slept. I'm a winner. So when I buy training, like, I'm going to get an ROI and I'm going to get it right now. Like, my time is everything. So if I buy a training program, if it's 24 hours, I'll spend the next 24 hours chewing it up. I want to know everything inside of it. So obviously it wasn't that exciting of what you bought. And since you haven't deep dove into it and start tearing it to pieces, let me give you something you will. I mean, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, like, dude, everybody that's a winner, right, is going to tear into some training and destroy it and annihilate it. And if you did dive in and you stopped watching it, it means it wasn't good enough to not stop watching. Okay, so everybody that's taken my training, let me tell you what they say. Number one, they totally recreate, they're reborn, they reinvent themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's the day you're born, the day you die, and the day your life changes forever. Once you start listening to my stuff, you're literally going to become brainwashed with the best version of yourself. You're never going to be able to do anything that you've been doing the same again. We're going to have to give you a new birth certificate. We're going to change your name. You're not even going to be the same person.
4:45, yeah. We got till about, what, 5:30? Or city to city, like I was telling you, just like all these guys used to do. Just finished off at Andy Elliott's office, and now, with freaking great show, by the way. That's gonna be amazing when you guys watch it. And now we're headed off into the Elliot 2.0 tour. What's going on, man? As you can see, take a look. This is just some of their cars right here. They got all the white Cadillacs, okay? And now we're gonna go in and we're gonna go train. Let's go. How are you? Good? Wow! Okay. They don't know, so you can't even, yeah, I'm a market mentor. You don't do that. So literally, that just all comes from energy. Your energy defines the rank. Your rank doesn't define the energy. Right? So appreciate it. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you guys.